Yo, still here, man. The QUI, NCY, 32351. I ain't that told no more, so I ain't out with the same old freaks. I'd rather drink the Mr. Bill in the hood with OGs. The local DJ still ain't spending me or my dog, but I ain't dissing him no more to see him downfall. Man, we got the same struggle, cause we from the same city. So the hate in my heart, they'll change right over the pity. Give me a break, one time for bacon for straight. You can still make it out, man, it's never too late. And I'm right behind you, I'm praying and I'm hoping. But if you ever wanna come home, the door is wide open. Because
Quincy's got me stressing, so maybe I go to some place or somewhere I don't know. But I know as soon as I leave, I'll come on for sure. Because it's Quincy, it's all that I know. Still got me stressing, still counting blessings, hoping that one day I'll make it on through. Every time I try to leave you, feel that I need you. That's what got me coming right back to you.
Whatever happened to the old days where you ate the Dixie cups to be cool, and everybody hung out by the Shanks pool. Black top was 02, and every now and then they had a party where everybody got in bathing suits.
This is a new day to live your life. This is a new day to try to get right. This is a new day to get on track. Yeah, that's life in football. This is a new day to live your life. This is a new day to try to get right. This is a new day to get on track. Yeah, that's life in football. It's life in football. We are life in football.
Welcome to the Life in Football podcast, baby. I'm your host, Mike Feed.
And this your coach, Cole and Moore. You know we loving life and enjoying football.
Top-notch coaches all around the world. Top-notch coaches all around the world. Today, our very special guest is none other than the legendary coach, Tim Gut Brown. Now, anybody from Gadsden County, the Big Bend area, they'll know who I'm talking about because he was known for the legendary phrases, hold time. It's high, too high, it's good. Willie Shotgun Simmons. He the one gave Ray that name. Everybody say Shotgun. He the one gave him the name, Shotgun Simmons. He was the announcer for the James A. Shanks Tigers. He's coming straight out of Quincy, Florida. And he's a legend, man. When I say a legend, his voice was so amazing over the microphone. The WCTV News, the news came and did a special on him. They had the cameras watching him like how you would see today on a Netflix series. They had a camera up in the booth with him while he was calling the game. He's not only a man in football, but he's a man of God. He's somebody who's always inspirational. You know, he's deep into the church. He's starting to pastor now. He has a business, a courier business, and he just does a lot for the community. I can remember as a youngster, he even looked out for me and some of my teammates. I had a linebacker teammate with me by the name of Mickey Baker. And, you know, he wasn't in the best of situations, but Coach Brown looked out for him, bought him food here and there. And I remember one day he bought us all these Under Armour garments. This was just kind of getting into the, like what everybody wear now, like the Under Armour garments. He bought all of the whole linebacker group. He bought all of the Under Armour gear to wear for the games. He did that out of his own pocket. And that means a lot because he was a person that also coached us too. He was our linebacker coach too. My head coach gave me the raincoat. We was out there hidden now, and he used to call us the nasty boy. He used to build a mic, and that's one of them nasty boys on the hit. And I'm telling you, man, it's nothing like you got legendary people who talk on the mic for us in certain communities, like in the HBC community. You got the legendary, well, he actually announced for the band, but he's a legendary announcer. What's
Joe Bullock.
Joe Bullock. Anybody who done been in FAMU, they know Joe Bullock. And that's what Coach Brown was for Quincy, not for the band, but for the football team. He was so legendary, man, with his phrases, his tone. He made the game bigger than the game sometimes. But without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and let C-Mo bring him on.
How you doing, Coach?
Hey, I'm doing great, man. Thanks, guys.
It's a blessing to have you on. Now, Mike didn't give me all this. Like, hey, you the man. So, with you being this special in the community and this just special overall, and God just blessing you and got the light on you and He using you to bless all of us now, how did you know that you had the voice to get on the mic and just do it like that? You was just messing around, DJ 1, 2, 3, hey, this your boy. What you did to figure it out?
Thanks, guys, first for the opportunity and the platform to be a part of something such as this. I was inside my mother's womb some 50 years ago in 9 months. I was gifted and anointed. But I first realized it when I was the king of Stewart Street Elementary School, and we had a Christmas play, and they needed somebody to sing a Christmas song, a drummer boy. And some kind of way, Miss Nowling, our musical teacher back at Stewart Street then, she pushed me up, and I wasn't shy to the mic, and I opened my mouth, and my gift came out. And ever since then, a microphone has been my friend, and it's just one of the gifts that God blessed me with.
Do you remember the first game you called?
1996 at Courier Field, I replaced a legend. Legends have to replace legends. You have to pass the torch.
Right.
Ali passed it to Mike Tyson. Then Mike Tyson passed it to Roy. Then Roy passed it to Floyd Mayweather. But so yeah, I replaced Don White in 1996. I was nervous, and I think my first game was against Pensacola Pace. Might have been when old Thad Busby came to town. Played at Florida State. I remember that vividly. It was a cold night, and after I got the first word out and heard myself, the rest is history.
Now, see, I think a lot of people don't understand how serious this was, man. Because Coach Brown, everybody in Quincy know him by gut. You would see him, back in the day, you used to see him walking up and down. I'm talking about he used to walk the whole Quincy trying to get in shape, doing his thing. And I can remember as a youngster going to the games and just hearing his legendary voice calling over the mic with Leroy Smith, Cha-Cha, hold tight. And I used to love when he said that. He got him hold tight at the 15-yard line. But I just got to know, man, where that inspiration came from to just rock the mic. Like, you were like a DJ at the game. Where that came from?
It's just God's gift. And wherever there's much given, there's much required, and God blessed me with a lot of talents. And growing up, my late father, the late Reverend Willie Ed Brown, was a pastor and a preacher and a man of God. And my late mother, Barbara Bryant, she was a gospel singer, the Gospel Consolers. So I've been inclined to music, which it gave me an ear for it, and it enhanced the skills and the talents that God blessed me with. So whenever the lights came on, it was never too bright. Whenever the mic came on, I was never shaken because I was prepared for it. And then I had to understand who I was in God. I was named Timothy, and that's Timothy. My name equals favor, the favor of God. And I'm in the Bible twice, Timothy 1 and Timothy 2. So I got a double anointing and blessing on my life. And when I get in front of a microphone, my talents just come forth.
Now, see, I want to know, how was it for you? Give us some of your background. How was it for you? I hear you talking about your parents. How was it for you growing up in Quincy?
Growing up in Quincy, man, Quincy, I love where I'm from. I embrace where I'm from. It's a historical town, a small, close-knit town, and I grew up, my parents divorced kind of early, so it was on my mother, and she was a teacher and an educator, at the great Stewart Street Elementary School, where I was Mr. Stewart Street in the 5th grade. So I didn't have to ride the bus. I rode with my mom every morning to work and to school until I got to middle school. And then that's when I started getting into sports. You know, I played football with the recreation department first, basketball. I was a great shooter, great scorer. Didn't play much D. They called me Downtown Tim Brown at an early age. And as I got into high school, that's when I kind of shifted, and I met a man by the name of the late Coach Joe Barnes, called him B. Taught me everything about basketball and inspired me to make me want to be a coach. And I can remember on graduation night in 1989, the last of the 80s and the best class that ever went to James A. Shanks High School. No offense to yours.
Oh, you're
but
right.
yeah, right. but that particular class, man, on graduation night, they say most likely to be coaching in the NBA. Didn't quite make it to the NBA. But now at the age of 50, going from back to there, being an ordained minister and a man of God, I'm still coaching, and I'm on a winning team. And it says in the Bible that your gift will make room for your future. This how I got here to 113 North Main in Polk County. The same streets that I rode by as a basketball coach, going to play for 4 state titles back to back to back in high school, losing to the likes of Sylvia Fowles, the great Sylvia Fowles, gold medal winning Sylvia Fowles. She beat us twice in 4 years. She transferred from Gulliver Prep to Edison. So we had that. So as I reflect back over my life, man, every chapter of my life, it's been good. And I could see the hands of God in every part of my life. Whenever she won them gold medals, I was watching her. I was connected. I'm connected to that, you know? So, man, and then when I became the voice of James A. Shanks Sports, my gift, I took the bow off my gift. And then the manifestation of what the word of God say, that your gift will make room for your future. Look where I'm at today. The Life in Football, this podcast, in my opinion, is the best podcast out there. Not because I'm here, but the people that have came here and the people that are to come. So, man, my life is good. I'm unemployed right now by man, but I'm hired by God. And that's an honor. And it's an honor to be on this platform, man.
Man, we appreciate you.
Yes, sir.
Coach, you're an inspiration everywhere you go. I know it. You got it. Like, you got it locked in. I know everybody see it on you. Like, I want to know, what was the moment when you was doing all the games that you done, football-wise?
Okay.
You did all the games. You done seen all the players come through. What was the player that you said, whoa, that boy special? Because you done seen a lot.
Oh, my God.
Like, which one that you caught your eye?
Man, wow, that's a good one and a good tough one. Seeing the likes of John Hunt McNeely, Ronald Vickers, Cunningham, Tim Kelly, Roman Donaldson, the Fag Boys, the Cody Fag, yours truly, Michael Figures, Mickey Baker, Donnie Young, Danny Young, Running Thomas, Leroy Smith, Willie Going Northern, Alex Jackson, Abdul Howard, Super Bowl MVP, Dexter Jackson. Man, which one that I knew was special? To make it or not make it, just overall.
Just right then.
Just right
he
then.
He was just special to you.
One player.
No, dog, give him about 5.
No, but well, let me tell you why.
Okay.
I'm gonna just tell you why. Cause I was watching I don't go to basketball games that much.
Okay.
But when I went to a state championship basketball game, I was like, let me just go down there since it's in Lakeland. Let me go see what it look like. This basketball boy, I think he played at Edgewater in Orlando. His name was Darius Washington. That boy was jumping out the gym.
He was bad.
He was boom. Wow. And it didn't look like he was that tall. So when he come out,
he about 6'2".
Boom. Bam. I was like, dang. it was like, I was like, dog, he's so good.
Wow.
So I went and looked him up later because
Okay.
I don't think I might have had a cell phone at that time, but I don't know. I went and looked him up later. I was like, dog, this dude good. So I followed his career
Okay.
all the way through. I wanted to see what he do. And I don't even care about basketball, but
Right.
he was just that good. I wanted to see it. And the crazy thing about it, he was playing against the quarterback. I think I forgot the quarterback from he played with the Colts. He was at University of Florida and he transferred to NC State and finished there. And he's still in the league right now.
You talking Russell Wilson?
No.
He talking about
Dog, I can't forget the
'cause
boy.
I think
He came from Dowie or Deerweed, the high school. I can't think of it.
because he the black guy. That's what you talking about.
Yeah, he might be at Miami right now.
Yeah, he the starting quarterback.
Like he everywhere he go, he get an opportunity to
Oh,
start.
you talking about Brissett?
Yeah,
That's
Kobe
him.
Brissett.
He played
Yes, sir.
against him.
Yeah.
Brissett, he was good in basketball, but Darius Washington was the only guy caught my eye that I could really remember. Like, dog, Mike, boy, this boy good. Like,
Right.
well, I ain't know Mike then, but still, that's what I call him and say every time somebody good.
Right,
But
right.
That boy was jumping out, Jim. So who caught your eye like that?
In
Just-
football, not basketball.
Yeah, in football.
Okay. Wow, man, that's a tough, good one. I would have to say
Was it that old shotgun? WillieSimmons at FAMU head coach right now. But
it was Shotgun. It was Willie Shotgun Simmons. If you know, and it's tough because I can easily go a Quincy Saint. I can go a Quincy top 5 or
give me top five.
or
Top
Mount
five.
Rushmore.
Give me
Mount
top
Ru-
five.
Yeah, top five.
top 5. Mount Rushmore football Quincy.
And
For my eyes.
don't throw Mike in.
No,
'cause
yeah,
he-
Don't throw Mike in because I'm on the podcast.
Yeah, don't juice him up. I want to know the real boy.
You want to know the real.
Which I know he was, but I want to know.
In no particular order, Mount Rushmore, Quincy football players, from my eyes and my perspective, John McNeely, 1987 quarterback, hump. Dexter Jackson, 1995.
Yes, sir.
I can't call one without the other. The Fag Boys, Cody, and D. Mickey Baker, linebacker of Mike team, Mike era, an old school guy by the name of Marvin McMillan, the Honorable Bishop Marvin McMillan right now. Played back in 85, I think. And it's so many other great players. That's the Quincy, Shanks, unofficially, from my eyes, Mount Rushmore. Those 5 guys, you got a Super Bowl MVP in there. You got 2 great quarterbacks in there. You got an offensive lineman in there. And you got a set of brothers in it. You know, it was, you know.
Now, see, what a lot of folks got to know when I say Coach Brown, he been coaching Little League, middle school, high school, everything. So let me give y'all a story, right? I got a few stories. I remember the first time I kind of found out about Coach Brown. He was coaching with a team in Little League, and I was playing Little League. This back in the legendary Little League, Quincy, Florida days. I'm talking about, I kid y'all not, these games were during the week, Tuesday, Wednesday, and the crowd packed down there.
Jam-packed.
And we used to have ballers, Juicy James,
Oh, man.
Myron,
Yeah.
the Eric and Derek twins, guys from Sawdust, guys from Greensburg, guys from Hillside, Shawcore, guys from all these different neighborhoods I'm naming. The best guys out there on the field. And I'll never forget, we getting ready to play their team because their team was undefeated. And they were one of the best out there.
4 years in a row. I'm sorry.
And
I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry, Mike.
I hear the little chant, beat them bad, clap, boom. And they right on point with beat them, beat. And I look over there at Coach Brown, he calling it.
Oh man,
beat them, bam, clock, boom, beat them, clock, boom. And then right after that, after they beat us, right? Because I played for Florida Inn. We gave them a good game.
Y'all did. That first half, it was tough.
And right after the game they won, he got them back in a circle. Who the best in the world? We are. Who the best in the world? We are. Who the best in the world? We are. Who? And it sounded so good, man.
Oh, man.
He had recruited me to that team. He didn't even know it. But nah, I ain't gonna lie, I was faithful to Coach Ricky Reed in the Florida Inn.
That's a good friend of mine.
It still made me have an interest in being a part of their team.
Wow.
And another story, we playing North Florida Christian. Now, a lot of people around this time was hearing about the legendary, he done with ball now, but Ernest Sims. And Ernest Sims was the #1 recruit in the nation. I'll never forget, we had all the head coach recruits. We played them during the spring. Larry Coker was there. I'm talking about head coaches out there on the sideline. And like I told y'all, he called us a nasty boy. And I'll never forget, they threw a screen. And North Florida Christian got the ball. They threw a screen to Ernest Sims. And I ran up, bam, laid him out. Whole crowd going crazy. But y'all know what's so amazing? I heard Coach Brown on the mic, Coach Good. He say, throw them bones, baby. I hear him, but usually in a intense play, you don't really hear it. Right. I hear him say, throw them bones, baby. I threw him up at him in the press box.
Oh, man.
Showed him love, but that's the impact that Coach Brown had. Coach, could you talk about some of them special moments like that? Man. That, from the chance to the, the plays called and some of the signature, verbiage you were using?
Yeah, I can, Mike. Man, wow, that was a special night. And when you make reference first to throw them bones, I'm an old school Hurricane fan since 1983. So back in the day when we was really good and the real Hurricanes, Rusty Medeiros and Michael Barrow and all them nasty D-linemen, Kevin Patrick and Crine and Riley and Sapp, every time they got a tackle, they would throw them bones. So when I became the linebacker coach, I was like, man, we're going to throw them bones. We're going to do something special. And so, like he said, man, Ernest Sims, he was all over the news and all over the paper. And all week long, I was dogging them out, telling them how great Ernie was, putting up the newspaper clippings. I wanted to get inside their head and let them know that this guy ain't the only bad linebacker. They just don't know these guys.
Right.
So Ernest Sims got them a showcase. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and man, I've always had sound bites, words that just came to me. It's one of my gifts or some of my gifts that I was able to say and even motivate yourself. And I mean, you so a man thinketh, so is he. Mm-hmm. So I always took that adage out the Bible and I ran with it. And I always thought I was a winner. And anybody I coached, I put that in them. They may dress better. They may be on charter buses, and we may be on those old yellow cheese. But when the lights come on, we going to play harder than anybody we play. Mm-hmm. I'm going to coach harder than any coach that I coach against. We're going to play so hard. I used to tell them, play so hard until you all make them don't want to win. Yeah. Till they going over there telling their coaches, Coach, they playing too hard. I don't want it anymore. Yep. And I just always tell them and teach them what's on the other side of working hard is greatness. And you never know how hard your opponent working. Nobody can practice in Quincy and see what they doing at NFC. So you better practice hard because you don't know how he preparing. Same thing with the coach. I don't know if he's scouting. I don't know if he coaching them up or coaching them down. I don't know if he waiting on the lights to come on or the popcorn or start smelling the grill. But we're going to be ready to go. Yeah. We're going to be ready to go, man. So I always had that little extra because I started with myself. And I was doing a dual job then. I don't know if you heard him. I was coaching the linebackers and announcing the game at the same time. Mm-hmm. The eye in the sky don't lie. So I'm up there watching everything, announcing it, and critiquing my linebackers at the same time.
Now, Coach, this is my last thing.
Okay.
If you could, give the people what you got going on to this day.
Oh, man.
And how they can reach you and just information like that.
Okay, what I got going on today, I'm a business owner of Get Down Brown Courier Express LLC, a business that was founded in August of 2018, and I got blessed with contracts at FAMU football and delivering the equipment as well as trafficking the Word of God. Started bringing FCA to the football team on the road. And so I can be reached at 850-933-3287. And what my motto is, call me and watch me get down. Fast, friendly service, professional. I can deliver anything, anywhere. I'm an ordained minister. I work for the Lord, and I'm a part of the Excellence Ministry in Midway, Florida, where my pastors are Greg and Michelle Taylor, right there in Midway, Florida, by the way of Quincy, and we have service every Sunday at 9, and we go live on Facebook, and at the age of 50, a milestone, life is good. I just started living. And being on this platform today, I don't have a bucket list, but this is a big deal to be here on this platform, man. And I look forward to coming back, man.
Yeah, you got to have
with
it,
more.
man.
And finally, I am an author. The book is not complete. The real life story of Timothy Brown, entitled On Both Sides of the Fence, coming in 2022.
We getting a copy ASAP.
ASAP, and you ain't got to get it off Amazon. Get Down Brown Courier going to deliver it to both of you guys and my cameraman.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And as y'all just heard, man, that was a legendary voice. Y'all just listen to it. Close your eyes when you listen, because this is what we experienced, man, in Quincy, Florida. A legendary announcer. I ain't talking about Joe Bullard or the FAMU rally. I'm talking about Timothy Good Brown,
Thank
coach.
you.
He did his thing, man, in Quincy, Florida. All the legends know about him. I'm talking about WillieSimmons, Alex Jackson, Leroy Smith, Ronnie Thomas, D. Anthony Fan, Cody Fan, Anthony Nitro Battle.
Yeah.
I'm talking about, man, he was putting it down, and he is a legend. And I just want to thank Coach Brown again. Make sure y'all go check him out on all the social medias or anything for us, what he got going on.
Instagram.
Yes.
Instagram at Get Down Brown Courier Express LLC.
Say it one more time.
On Instagram, IG, my page is Get Down Brown Courier Express LLC. Follow and like.
Yes, sir.
All right, and I'm going to leave y'all how I always leave y'all. Keep your head up and not down, or else you'll fall to the ground. This is a Life in Football podcast. Catch you next time.
Yeah.
This is a new day to live your life. This is a new day to try to get right. This is a new day to get on track. Yeah, that's life in football. This is a new day to live your life. This is a new day to try to get right. This is a new day to get on track. Yeah, that's life in football. It's life in football. We are life in football.
You are now listening to the Life in Football podcast. Check out the new website, lifeinfootball.com. Once again, the website is lifeinfootball.com. Thanks for listening.